Hello, hello. We're going to go over the, what is this, Chapter 3 test. My goal and my desire is to be able to give you help without giving you answers. That's what they train me to do in dental school. Wait, what? Anyway, let's get started. So, Chapter 3 test for regular math. Number 1, what number is the base? Well, if you miss this one, it's the other number. That's easy. Number 2, what is the number at the top called? We went over this the day before the test. This is what you better know what this is. You should know what this is. So really, these are the two good answers. And I shouldn't have to spend too much time on that because it should be obvious. I don't know if any of you missed that one. Some of you, a lot of you missed this one though. 4 to the third power. This is not 4 times 3. Do not do that. Okay? It looks the same. They have the same numbers, but these are different. This is equals 12. This is something completely different. This means 4 times 4 times 4. So I'll get you started. 4 times 4 is 16. And you do 16 times 4, and you're gonna get one of these answers. Next question. How do you write this in exponential form? Well, based on what I just said, reverse this. If you start with this and it equals this, then you should not miss that. Okay, and if you do, I really can't help you with that. I'm sorry. That's about as easy as it gets. Let me scroll up. Number 5. What do those all have in common? You shouldn't miss this because we did this exact same question with different numbers on the day before the test, which was last Thursday. So I expect all of you to get that one right. What is the greatest common factor between 14 and 35? Okay, so is it this, 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 or this? So take the smaller number, write all the factors of it. So that's me getting you started, and then you need to do this one on your own. Start with the biggest factor and ask yourself, will 14 times something go into 35? And if it doesn't, will 7 times something go into 35? And if it doesn't, what about 2? What about 1? So one of these will be the answer. 1, 2, 7, or 14. So it's not this. It's either A, C, or D. Okay? So one of those is the greatest common factor of those two numbers. I hope that's helpful. And if I went too fast, that's okay. Just go back and watch it, listen to me say it again. You can even slow me down if this is going to get posted on YouTube, and I think it is. Number 7. What's the least common multiple of 6 and 10? Well, I'll do the 6 for you. Write the first 5 multiples for each number. So let me do 6. You do 10 on your own, okay? The first 5 multiples of 6, just counting by 6. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. You do the same thing for 10, and one of these numbers should be the answer, okay? And based on what I just said, it's only one number, and it should be obvious. Number 8. A lot of you struggled with this, which is understandable. Remember, 3 to the third power is not 9. It's 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 times 3 is 27. So this equals 27. So it's 50 plus 27 divided by 9. Now, should we do the multiplication next, or should we do the addition next? Well, forgive me. Should we do the division next, or should we do the addition next? Based on this chart, based on this PEMDAS chart, it should be obvious that you do this first, and whatever you get take 50 plus that answer, and that's going to be your answer, okay? On the back, number 9, you're going to solve. You're going to need to multiply 2.5 times 2. You're going to do that first. And whatever answer you get, take 10 minus that. Do that first. 2.5 times 2 is going to give you a number. Take 10 minus that number and then add 7, and it's going to be one of these, A, B, C, or D. You need to be able to do the multiplication on your own, okay? You need to be able to do the multiplication on your own. Number 10, I'll get you started. Actually, for number 10 and number 11, I'm going to do one problem, okay? It's going to be unlike both of them, but it's the same type of thing, and I hope it helps. So for number 10 and for number 11, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make up something. I'm going to say, 12 divided by z minus x, I'm going to say plus x squared. I'm going to say plus y squared. So watch how I do the one in blue and see if it helps you with 10 and 11, okay? Because both of these are done the same way. What you're going to do first is you're going to substitute z equals 4. You're going to put a 4 in place of z. And then look what we have for y. Y equals 5. So I'm going to substitute 5 in place of y. Now, I need to go back to PEMDAS. So I'm going to do parentheses first. Let me switch colors. 12 divided by 4 is 3. And it's 3 plus 5 squared. Now, before I add, I need to do 5 squared, which is 5 times 5. This equals 25. So it's 3 plus 25, which equals 28. Okay? So, what I did for this, you do the same thing. Number 10 is easy because you just substitute twice and you only do 2 things. What you need to remember, and here's your hint, these are side by side. So it's 8 times x minus z. Don't forget that, okay? When they're side by side, that means you multiply. So substitute this for x, substitute this for z, and then solve. Multiply and then subtract, you get your answer. And then do the same thing for 11. You're going to substitute, and then solve. Number 12, we did this together. First, you're going to draw arrows. Second, you're going to multiply twice. You're going to do 6 times 3x, and then you're going to do 6 times 2. And then third, you're going to bring down, so you see this minus right here? You're going to bring it down. So, whatever 6 times 3x is, that's going to be a number, minus whatever 6 times 2 is. That's going to be a number. So, you should know it's not going to be this because that's a plus. It's either going to be A, C, or D. So good luck with that. Number 13, and then 14, and then we're done. Number 13. Here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to do something completely different, okay? I'm going to do 8f plus 7 plus 10f. It's completely different. Watch how I do this, though. So, I do this plus this. I do not take 8f plus 7, okay? You cannot do 8f plus 7 to get 15f. Don't do that because they don't have the same variable, okay? What you have to do is take this and this, and you combine them to get 18f. And then this plus 7 right here, you're just going to bring it down, and that is going to be, oh my god, And that is going to be my answer. So here was the problem again. What I did was I combined this term and I added 8f to get 18f, and I don't do anything with the plus 7 except I just bring it down. What I did for that is what you do for number 13. You just got to be careful how you do it, okay? But it's the same concept. Conceptually, it's the same thing. And then number 14, here's the hint. This is all I'm going to give you, and then you're on your own. Make it a little bit bigger, though. There's that. And there's that. That should be more than enough help, okay? So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you do well on your mistakes, and I hope you had a good weekend, and I hope you have a great week. And that's it. Bye-bye. Now, I'm going to go home, and I think I'm going to get a haircut. So by the time you see me, I hopefully will have a not ugly haircut, because I really don't want to be single for the rest of my life. I said because I didn't know if I was recording, but I am, which is great. Goodbye.